So the Wall Street Journal just reported that Akio Toyoda, the CEO of Toyota, remember he's the grandson of the founder, he said Japan would run out of electricity in the summer if all cars were running on electric power. He then went on to say he estimated infrastructure needed to support a 100% EV fleet would cost Japan between $135 billion to $358 billion. And most of the country's electricity is generated by burning coal and natural gas anyway, so it's not necessarily helping the environment. The more EVs we build, the worse carbon dioxide gets. When politicians are out there saying, let's get rid of all the cars using gasoline, do they understand this? The current business model of the car industry is going to collapse.
So there you have the CEO of a pretty much exclusively gas-burning car company lying to you and everyone who would listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically saying this because the Japanese government announced that they're planning to ban all gas cars by 2035, and I think he's basically saying no.
And Toyota doesn't have any fully electric cars. So they're kind of in trouble because essentially they have a 15-year deadline on when they are not going to be able to sell cars in their very own home country.
How do you think people who bought all those Priuses feel right now? Who are like, we're doing this to help the environment. So you're basically supporting a company that didn't really believe in the environment at all. They just wanted to sell you a car.
Well, but you heard him. It's all those coal factories that I guess they're going to have to build more coal factories with the billions of dollars that he estimates. So I mean, all of this stuff is untrue. Let's just make that completely clear. If you were to simply not refine gasoline, you'd end up saving quite a bit of energy as well.
Exactly. What he didn't talk about was that when you switch to electric cars, you need a lot less energy because the whole gasoline engine is inefficient. The whole making of the gasoline is inefficient. The whole drilling of it is inefficient. So there's so much energy savings just in the switch alone that he's not factoring in.
And it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take 15 years. And what we can be doing in that time is transitioning to renewable energy, the cheapest form of energy generation on Earth is renewable. Solar and wind are the two cheapest forms of energy generation.
Yep.
That's better than hamsters, people. And so what that means is that over the span of time, because time does pass, we will switch our grids to more clean and renewable sources. And as we do that, we will be switching to EVs, which will themselves be getting more clean. Because as you make the grid cleaner, you're making those cars cleaner.
Toyota's not making the switch. So the question is Toyota going to be around?
And another fact that he left out in his little rant there was that the more gas cars you make, the more carbon dioxide you make. So kind of a dumb aspect of the argument, even if you were to say, well, I guess coal is the only way you can make electricity.
And that's the difference between a car company that you build from the ground up and a car company that was handed to you by your grandfather. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.